Okay, Karen.
No! I told you not to park on my private property!
This is public street parking!
Ow! You did not just honk at me!
That's right, bitch! What you gonna do? Huh? What? Stupid ass motherfucker!
How to handle a Karen in public. Introduction. We've all been there. You're out in public, minding your own business, when suddenly, boom, a wild Karen appears. You know the type. Demanding to speak to the manager over a lukewarm latte. Screaming about store policies that don't even exist. Throwing a fit in the checkout line because of a 5-cent price difference. But how do you handle a Karen without losing your sanity? Whether you're an innocent bystander, an employee caught in the crossfire, or the unfortunate target, today we're breaking down exactly how to deal with a Karen in public and maybe, just maybe, survive the encounter with your dignity intact. Understanding the Karen. Before we get into the tactics, let's take a second to understand what makes a Karen. Well, a Karen. Karens aren't just angry customers. Oh no. They come in many forms. The entitled Karen, who believes rules don't apply to her. The conspiracy Karen, thinks masks are a government mind control device. The social media Karen, who films everything, hoping to go viral. And of course, the classic, the OG, the manager-seeking Karen. While Karens may come in different varieties, they all share one core trait. A deep-seated belief that their minor inconvenience is the greatest injustice known to mankind. Throughout history, humans have fought for freedom, innovation, and justice. And yet, Karens continue to believe that their grievances outweigh all of that. But why?
No! I want it now! I'll call the cops on you then. I swear to fucking God! You stupid fucking cunt!
Psychologists suggest that Karen's behavior stems from a mix of entitlement, control issues, and a lack of self-awareness. Many Karens are used to getting their way, whether through privilege, status, or sheer persistence. They genuinely believe that if they complain loud enough, they will win. And unfortunately, they're often right. Businesses, employees, and even innocent bystanders just want to avoid conflict, so they give in. This reinforces the Karen mindset, making them even more confident in their methods. The cycle continues until someone finally puts their foot down. Which brings us to the golden rule. Don't engage the crazy. The first rule of handling a Karen? Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage. A Karen thrives on confrontation. It's their oxygen, their fuel, their reason for waking up in the morning. If you're an employee dealing with a Karen, your best bet is to stay professional, neutral, and above all, unbothered. They want a reaction. Don't give it to them. Think of it like dealing with a toddler throwing a tantrum. Stay calm, don't argue, and remember, this too shall pass. Karen engagement scale. Responding with anger. 10 tenths. Disaster guaranteed. Responding with logic. 7 tenths. Will only make them angrier. Staying calm and neutral. 3 tenths. They will get bored. Ignoring and walking away. 1 tenth. Best method. The less energy you give them, the faster they fizzle out. Karens are like fire. Deny them oxygen, and they burn out. If you absolutely must respond, use the magic phrase, "I understand you're upset, but I can't change the policy." Repeat it, like a broken record. No matter what they say, just go back to, "I understand you're upset, but I can't change the policy." Boom. Problem solved. Well, kind of. Bystanders. To intervene or not to intervene. Now, if you're a bystander, you have two options. Step in or mind your business. There's no shame in choosing the second option. Engaging with a Karen is like stepping into a tornado. But if you do decide to step in, here's how to do it smartly. First, use humor. Karens hate humor when it's directed at them. A well-placed, "Ma'am, are you going to war over a coupon?" can sometimes snap them out of it. Second, redirect. "Hey Karen, the store is giving out free samples over there." Boom. Problem solved. Third, the calm reasoning approach. If you have the patience of a saint, try gently reminding Karen that the employee she's yelling at has no control over store policy. Sometimes, a simple, "Hey, I think they're just following the rules," can shift the dynamic. But here's the kicker: some Karens don't want logic. If you see the situation escalating, or if the Karen turns on you, it's best to step back. Not all battles are worth fighting. And remember, in extreme cases where a Karen is being threatening or violent, the best move is to call security or law enforcement. There's no shame in letting the professionals handle it. Employees. The power of the look. If you work in customer service, mastering the look is your greatest weapon. It's a combination of polite boredom and quiet suffering. You let them rant. You nod occasionally. And then, when they finally finish, you say, "I'm sorry you feel that way." That's it. That's the move. No arguments. No justifications. Just polite indifference. This move disarms them. They expect a fight, a reaction, a reason to escalate. When they don't get one, they often don't know what to do next. Another technique. The power of silence. Sometimes, just standing there with a neutral face and letting Karen rant herself into exhaustion is enough. They need an audience to fuel their performance. Take that away, and they lose momentum. For managers, setting firm boundaries is key. The classic, "I understand your frustration, but our policy is firm," is an effective way to shut down entitled behavior while remaining professional. And lastly, don't forget self-care. Dealing with Karens can be exhausting. Take your breaks, vent to coworkers, and if you must treat yourself to something nice after work, you deserve it. When all else fails, record and retreat. If all else fails, record and retreat. Karens hate being filmed unless they're the ones filming, of course. But when the tables are turned, suddenly, they become very aware of their actions. Sometimes, all it takes is pulling out your phone and hitting record for a Karen to realize she doesn't want to be famous for screaming about expired coupons. But there's an art to recording a Karen encounter. If you do it wrong, you might make things worse. Step 1. Be subtle. Karens can smell a camera like a shark smells blood. Hold your phone at chest level, not directly in their face. If they notice, they might escalate the situation. Step 2. Avoid provoking. The goal isn't to start a fight, it's to document the behavior. Taunting them can turn you into part of the problem. Instead, keep quiet and let the Karen expose herself. Step 3. If the situation is serious, show the footage to an authority figure. Whether it's a store manager, security guard, or even the police, having video proof can help resolve disputes quickly. And finally, step 4. Know when to walk away. If the Karen starts getting aggressive, screaming, or making threats, it's not worth it. Put your phone away, step back, and let the professionals handle it. Conclusion. And there you have it. Handling a Karen is an art form. Stay calm, don't engage, use humor when possible, and when all else fails, record and retreat. But most importantly, never, ever let a Karen ruin your day. Because at the end of the day, their biggest punishment is being themselves. Like, subscribe, and share, and may you always be Karen-proof.